Okay, I'm here in BGC Manila still, and I'm gonna give you my top 5 favorite fresh fragrances for the high summer heat. First one is gonna be Versace Dylan Blue. It's a fresh out of the shower fragrance. It's like a combination of Giorgio Armani, Acqua di Gio Profumo, and Dior Sauvage. It's fresh, it has some spices in it, and it's like a cool shower gel fragrance. It is really fresh and it's very strong and strong projecting, very good longevity, sillage, so people around you will smell you very well. And the second on my list after Versace Dylan Blue is definitely gonna be Ralph Lauren Polo Blue Eau de Parfum. Everybody knows Eau de Toilette. I grew up with it. In my university days, I actually heavily wore both Acqua di Gio, the original, and Polo Blue Eau de Toilette. And I'm gonna say the Eau de Parfum performs really well in the high summer heat of Philippines, of Asia. It's everything you knew about the Eau de Toilette, the Polo Blue Eau de Toilette, but some toned down, a little bit stronger. In high summer heat, it lasts a little bit longer, and it's a little bit warmer. It's not fully stronger in projecting, but the scents are a little bit warmer. And third one on my list, it is strong projecting, but it does smell a little bit more cheap. It's Versace's Polo, no, Versace's, I said totally wrong. Versace Blue Jeans. Versace Blue Jeans. That's the one we want to hear. It's cheap, it's 20 bucks. It projects very well, so that's why it's very good for the high summer heat. Because people will smell it everywhere when you walk. I actually am wearing it half on this side and half I'm wearing Dylan Blue. I get these names often mixed, but I would say it projects very well, both the scents. I'm now walking around trying them out, and I would say I like the scent of Dylan Blue more than Blue Jeans, even though the projection is also very good. It's Dylan Blue just smells a little bit more expensive, but if you want a strong, projecting, cheap, but Versace fragrance, definitely Blue Jeans. It's just 20 bucks. So even if you're on a budget and you live in Asia and you want to project well, I would say that's a very good fragrance. And the third one was of course this one. Now I'm gonna move to the fourth one. The fourth one, it is Versace Pour Homme. It projects well for 1 to 2 hours, I would guess, depending where you are in the high summer heat. It smells very nice, very expensive, like neroli, like the flower parts in it, the citrus, the aquatic part. It is a masterpiece by the master perfumer Alberto Marias, who also created Acqua di Gio Profumo, Profondo, and also Versace Dylan Blue. I'm washing the street as I'm crossing the street. Really good. Of that, I bought the 200 ml bottle in Europe. I paid for it 75 euros, so 75 bucks on the discount sites during Black Friday. Probably normal price 100, 150 bucks for normal retail price, I would be guessing. It's really good. The downside of it in high summer heat, it's you sweat it away, so it doesn't project that well and long. I would just say 1 to 2 hours is really good. Then it becomes a skin scent as you sweat it away. Which does not happen with the Versace Dylan Blue and the Versace Blue Jeans, which actually stick on your skin much longer, much better. That's why it's ranked lower, but it smells really a lot more expensive than the other two. So if you're on a date and you want to respray yourself with a small decant you took with you, definitely is better if you want to come across as a little bit more rich, even though it's just a fragrance. So I would say definitely that one is a good one. And the other one on my list, the next one, is gonna be Hermes H24. I absolutely love Hermes. I think it does smell better. In Europe it smells better than the other ones, but it just performs less here in high summer heat. I personally prefer Hermes H24 more than the other ones in the Netherlands, where it's colder. So in the spring, really I like it more. But I understand high summer heat is different. It is like Versace Pour Homme, it projects not as long, 1 to 2 hours, then becomes skin scent. But if you spray it on your clothes, it will last very long. It will actually last longer than Versace Pour Homme. But the downside of Hermes H24, it's more a fragrance that is, if you love it, it's like what Jeremy Fragrance calls the anti-fragrance. It's not a typical fragrance, it's not mass pleasing, it's more for a more sophisticated crowd, older. So if you are gonna go on a date, if it's not your first date, it's probably, better said, if it's your first date, better not wear Hermes H24. It's like hate love. It's like younger women will less likely love it. If it's like your second or third date, you can try out Hermes H24. But I would say if you're on a date, better wear Versace Pour Homme over Hermes H24. But I would say it lasts very good. Lasts long on your clothes, a few hours, 3-4 hours in high summer heat, for me at least. And I sweat a lot here. I am Asian, but I'm born in Europe, so yeah, my body is made for a very cold country, and I sweat a lot in Asia.